Yo, what's up, guys? It's Funniness LOL here today, and today on another video of ours, I am going to be doing a new series, as you can tell from the bottom of the screen, the title. I am going to be doing a storytime videos, funny story times. And for this one, it's going to be on a story that kind of started my YouTube career. It was the first video I actually took. I don't have the video with me. Can't find it for some reason. If I can find it, I'll definitely show you guys. But I can't find it. So it's going to be on I threw a rock. While I was a huge rock while I was at the cabin. I had some things and knocked on something, made big noise, and it was really funny and all that. We'll get to the story in that. But before we do that, sorry it took so long to put this video out. I was busy and stuff kind of came up, and especially with, you know, holidays and stuff like that. Anyway, and also the next video after this will be on Spider-Man PS4. Now that is pretty cool. Now on Spider-Man PS4, it will be all kinds of crazy web swinging. So anyway, expect for that to be the next video, and we'll do a lot more video games on the PlayStation. May take a little while, so I don't know if it's next weekend or it could be the weekend after that. So around that time. So I don't know exactly. So just letting you all know that. So anyway, on that, I'm keeping it brief. That's kind of all the news you need to know. I'm gonna start doing this. Vines, and the video games. And that's what I'll be doing on this channel from now on. So, with that, don't forget, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on those notifications, the little bell icon. I want you to freaking smash it so, you know, you get notification on all my new videos. On that like button, I want you to freaking kick it as hard as you can, or throw a rock on it, I don't know, something like that. And definitely, and comment down below what you guys, what your thoughts were about the videos, what any funny experience that you had like this. I'd like to know. Just curious. And also, any new type of videos or type of video games you'd like me to try or think it's cool, put it down in the comment. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get into the story. Also, this is the first one, so I'm a little new at it, but I'm pretty good at telling stories, so, you know, we'll get better as it goes. So, let's begin. Yeah. So, alright, where do I begin? Okay, so, my story started at, so, about probably 2012, 2013, around that time, maybe 2014, I don't think it was 2014, somewhere around that. Me, my cousin, my mom and dad, my Noni and Papa, which I call, which are my grandpa and grandma. Anyway, but I just call them that. Anyway, that my grandpa and grandma, Noni Papa, whatever. We're just gonna call them Noni for Papa for this one. Well, for all. But anyway. They were at, they had this cabin up at, Hyatt Lake. If you guys are in Oregon, that's kind of where we had it anyway. And so we were up there, and we were, you know, just having a good old time. They were cooking, my cousin, no, not Kyle, my dad, it was either my dad or my Papa that were cooking like chicken, I think, or something, or steaks. It was something like that. And my cousin and me, you know, we're really good friends and whatever. And you've seen them on past videos and all. And so we were just going ahead, and we were just, you know, we were just sitting on the couch like, you know, I am now, just kind of chilling. We were so bored, and we were just like, we didn't have anything to do, and the internet's just terrible up there. It is terrible. Like, the internet, you think the internet's bad, like, where you live, just think of that, but just worse. It's almost like non-working. Okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it's only one specific spot in the living room that works, and we were bored. We were just plain out bored. And so my mom said, hey, can you put this trash in the garbage can? And I was like, okay, you know, like something to do. So I got my shoes on, my cousin got his shoes on, we went ahead, I got the garbage can, we went out the door, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, forgot this was close to the desk. Anyway, and we, excuse me, we were walking to this garbage can, which is about like an outhouse, kind of in the middle of a big, huge courtyard with a bunch of cabins around and whatever. And it's a big kind of area spot and whatever. And you know, we saw, and it's like has like clips on it for bears. So we undid it, and the coolest thing, we saw this half broken like a basketball hoop. You know, like a little toy basketball hoop, like probably about as big as the bedboard behind me, about, well, a little smaller, maybe like half that. It's pretty big. Anyway, and it has a hole, and my cousin's like, I got an idea. And so he got some rocks, he made, and he put the little basketball hoop thing, and then got to like their surfboards and tried to prop it up on the garbage can, and we threw the garbage, of course, away, because respectful and we do our job and stuff like that. But then we went ahead and got our the thing up there, and he got, it's like, ta-da, I made a handmade basketball hoop, and he got some rocks and he started throwing it, and I was just kind of laughing because it's just a dorky little thing on that thing. He's just throwing rocks and he's kind of jumping back and ooh, made 3-pointers and stuff like that. And I was just laughing. I was just having fun. And then I had the brightest idea. I was like, hey, let's make a video. Just remember. So I got my phone out, and I don't have my phone with me, or I would example that, but whatever. And I started taking them out. It was the original iPhone 3GS. If you ever know what that, definitely leave in the comments, because it is an old phone, but it was hard. Like, you could chuck that thing. It was like hard as a rock. The 4s were hard as a rock too. But anyway, and so I threw it, and I'm not. No, I didn't throw the phone. I mean, like, he was throwing rocks, and I was recording, and I was just making fun. I was like, Ryan, let's see if he can make the 3-pointers, and he was like, ah, and we were like, oh, and he was like, yeah, and we were like, yeah, that was awesome, and blah blah, and kind of just making fun just because we were just bored. And so then after that, I was like, you know what? Hey, record me, and he recorded me, and I was just like, I was totally being weird because it started on my YouTube videos. So I was like, okay, this is like gonna be pretty cool. So I was like, wow, that was, you know, kind of weird and crazy, and I was like, where are the nickels? Where are the nickels? Oh, this pickle's hardly, we're jumping on the frog. I went to walk. Oh, kind of like that. Just random crap, you know. And my cousin just dying, just laughing, just ecstatic, and I got the rock, and I was like, okay, boom, oh, I missed that one, let's get another one, another, ooh, and I threw like about, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 rocks, and then I was like, 5 when I was like, dang, I was getting so mad, I was like, shoot, I had it. I got this big giant rock, probably the size of, you know, a newspaper, you know, rolled up. It's about that size, probably about this thick, and I just went, 6, I hate this game, boom, and it just hit the garbage can, and went, boom, and the whole neighborhood heard us, and just echoed, and you could see the window shaking, and we were just dying laughing, and then you saw neighbors come out of their house just kind of looking at us, just like, what the heck happened? And we're just dying there, just laughing hysterically. And it was, oh my gosh, if you could have been there, we were just like, we were cracking up so hard. It was just so funny because it just, and not only that, but the garbage came out of the garbage can, so we had to pick it all back up at the end of it. But we were laughing. So, and what's funny, after we made the first one, we went ahead and we went inside and told my cousin Kyle, and he was laughing. He was hysterical. I was like, oh my gosh, that was so funny. My grandpa wasn't really happy. He's like, oh, that's not really good. I mean, he's a fun guy, but I mean, he's like, you know, all that. But, you know, I do get his point there because, you know, it was kind of rude and whatever. But whatever, it was funny nonetheless. And then I thought, hey, let's make a second one. So we made it on his phone, and we did it, and I threw it again, and I missed, and it knocked it backward, and then I got another rock, and I threw it, and it whacked it down. But anyway, that's about the story of the video. Yeah, and we hit the garbage can down on the second one, and we had to pick that one up again, and we made 2 videos. We could still not find them. I do not know where they are. I wish I could find them. I really do wish I could find them, but I can't find them. I don't know if they got lost somewhere, or they're still on the computer. I have no clue where they are. But if I ever find them, I will definitely make a video on that because it was hilarious. It was funny as heck. Oh, not only that, but also on when I was doing the weird stuff, I was like, my cousin was walking away. He was like, I was like, hey, where you going, Boy Scout? Where you going, Boy Scout? And he's like, Boy Scout? What kind of taunt is that, Boy Scout? And we were just laughing. But anyway, we did through the you know, the rock at the first one, and then we did the second one. The second one was kind of tipped up, and you know, fell down with the second one, and we were just laughing the whole time, and then we cleaned it up, and that was basically it of that story. So anyway, that's kind of the story I want to tell. That's the first of many. Don't worry, they'll be a little more crazy. I wanted to start it with the craziest one that I could think of that was fresh in my mind, and that one just was a bell ringer. But there will be other ones, and as I get older, there'll probably be more stories. We may even, when I get about 21, we may have some Vegas stories, because hopefully me and my cousin are going to go to Vegas when I turn 21. But yeah, and that's about it. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this new video of the series, and definitely like that video. You know, every like helps. Every view helps. Every subscription helps. So, definitely, thank you for all watching. I have enjoyed telling you my story. And, yeah, so, hope you guys enjoyed the I threw a rock at a garbage can video. So, anyway, see you guys. Bye.